So welcome back, and today we are back with another important topic, that is National Institutes of Technology. Why the focus is National Institutes of Technology, though we have already covered Indian Institutes of Technology (IIT), but NITs stand as the second most popular categories of technical institutions in India. Though there are multiple other institutions, and it's a debate whether the NITs hold that place, as we claim that is the second most popular category, because people look towards the IAS, ERs, IIITs, and the sort of some related other options. But point is that NITs no doubt have contributed a lot in the technical education in India. And when we will go through this particular video subject, then obviously we will get to know that how many different NITs are there across India. Additionally, what the key role they have been playing since long. It is not just about that when they get formed like the NIT. Earlier, most of them were regional engineering colleges, and that's why they were playing the key role in the formation of technical teams or the kind of whole bunch of engineers that we are having in India. Most of them have been produced by NITs. So let's start, and we'll look on to the all related aspects side by side. So hey there, my name is Rohit Kumar, and today's focus is NIT and the related aspects, including the kind of NIRF ranking, the kind of contribution they have been making since long, and what is the story behind of conversion from REC to NITs for most of the institutions. So here we are starting with the basic definition. NITs are the central government-owned public technical institutes under the ownership of Ministry of Education, Government of India. Quite clear? Then they are governed by the National Institutes of Technology, Science, Education and Research Act of 2007. This act was formed in 2007, and that's why most of the NITs came into formation in 2007 round. So as per this particular act, these institutions were declared as the institution of national importance. And this is another doubt. Most of the people do ask that what is the difference between institutes of national importance and the institutes of eminence. So institute of eminence do include the kind of private institutions also, but institutions of national importance are the kind of institutions which are recognized nationally by government. So those are the kind of government institutions having quite relevant importance at national level. So the name itself says National Institute of Technology. So obviously you are getting the two main terms, national and technology. So these institutions are playing a key role in the field of technology at national level. So that's the whole point. Now coming to the NIT structure. So each NIT is autonomous, linked to other through a common council known as the Council of NIT SCR. Okay, and what is this NIT SCR? So NIT SCR is this National Institute of Technology, Science, Education and Research. Okay, and the respective act is also there. Now, when you have seen this, so in 2020, NIT ranking framework, the most popularly known as the NIRF. So National Institution Ranking Framework ranked 24 NITs in the top 200 in engineering category. So you can see that almost means we have around 31 NITs, and out of those we are having 24 in top 200. So you can just imagine that most of the NITs have been covered in the top institution list in India as per our Indian ranking framework, NIRF. So here they are saying that the medium of instruction is English, obviously, because all the people are coming across India to get admitted at NITs, and they are having the medium as English because that's the commonly spoken language across country. Coming to the specific distribution of seats, so the total number of seats for the undergraduate is more than 23,000, and for postgraduate it is more than 13,000 in all the 31 NITs put together. So it's the collective figure. Now coming on to the specific history part. So this is quite important and quite interesting part, because most of the people don't know about RECs. RECs stand for Regional Engineering Colleges. And during the second 5-year plan, which we call as Panchvarshi Yojana in Hindi, so 1956 to 60 in India, the number of industrial projects were contemplated. And that's why the kind of RECs were established by the central government to mimic the IITs. So many times people do ask that why RECs only have been getting converted into NITs or the sort of IITs, because we do see that one engineering college, which was quite important regional engineering college, sort of got converted into IIT Roorkee, and most of the RECs got converted into NITs. So why people have this doubt that why only the RECs are getting converted into IITs or NITs. So the reason is this, that RECs were established by central government to mimic, means to have the same sort of importance or the similar sort of structure as the IITs hold, means the similar level of technology, understanding, the similar level of education level distributed among the students, the kind of knowledge people are sharing, the professor level, etc. All things were supposed to mimic the IIT. And this was supposed to be done at the regional level. The only difference, because IITs are operating at national level like the NITs are operating at national level, but the RECs, name itself says regional engineering colleges, means these engineering colleges were supposed to focus onto a specific region, and based on that particular region only, they are supposed to give the kind of technology and the kind of facilities which the IITs are offering to its students. Now, these were also supposed to form a benchmark for other colleges in the state. So you can see or you can understand it like this, that these were the IITs at regional level. Means these were the state IITs, sort of. Though it is wrong to say like that because IIT have their own definition, but still it is understood like this. Okay. Then the admissions were highly selective at state level, obviously. Means the competition though was less at state level in comparison to national level. But still it was quite competitive. Then the students topping the respective states at 12th board exam could be admitted at the RECs of their state. So that was a kind of benefit for the toppers, and it should be, because they are supposed to be the quite top-notch students or the kind of cream of students. Then the 17 RECs were established from 1959 onwards in each of the major states. So now clearly see this all information and understand, because step by step you are going to have a touch of the history. Then each college was a joint and operative enterprise of the central government and the concerned state government. Again, it's a important point, because many times we do think that if a college is regional engineering college, then it's a state college. But it is not like this. Many of the state institutions, and even today, like we have the kind of triplet where we have the government of Chhattisgarh is operating. So though it's a triple international institute, but it's a state government institution. But there are some institutions which are kind of triple which are private institutions. So you cannot judge an institution just by its name that it's a REC. So it will be only regional specific government formation there, means the only the local government is deciding all sort of decisions. No, it's not like that. Each college was a joint and cooperative enterprise of the central government and the concerned state government. The government opened 9 RECs in 1960s, 2 on the average in each region, and the country-wise regions were divided into 4 different regions. So eastern region, there was Durgapur and Jamshedpur, and western region and Nagpur, Surat and Bhopal. These here they have mentioned 3. Then the southern region where the Warangal and Suratkal, then the northern region Srinagar and Allahabad. And these all are quite popular NITs, if you know about NITs. Then coming to the later on, 6 more were added by 1967. So the early 15 institutions, including Srinagar, Warangal, Kalikat, Durgapur, Kurukshetra, Jamshedpur, Jaipur, Nagpur, Raurkela, Suratkal, Surat, Trichy, Bhopal, Allahabad, and Silchar. Okay, it established 2 more, one in Hamirpur in 1986 and another one in Jalandhar in 1987. So like this, these were the large sized institutions judged by the standards then prevailing in the country. So this is the short history of REC getting converted into NITs. Now we directly jump onto the kind of ranking framework, because we do know, if you are interested, you can go through this whole theory, where you will find a lot more other information regarding the kind of MHRD contribution, the sort of having the different NITs which were later introduced, the kind of NIT Act which was introduced in 2007, then the role of Parliament of India, the kind of Rajya Sabha voting, etc. Means multiple things are included in this particular theory part. I have gone through. If you are interested, you can go through. I'm skipping this part because that is not that much important for your knowledge. It is just to keep the video short. Coming on to the NIRF ranking. So here we have the NIT Warangal. Why we have NIT Warangal at top? Because the foundation year is 1959, which is almost most early. So it was started at the very early stage in a NIT formation process. Then we have the MENET, NIT Bhopal, in short, MANET. The abbreviation starts from Maulana Azad National Institute of Technology. Then we have the NIT Nagpur, which is the full form VNIT. Means acronym is VNIT, full form is Vishwesvaraya National Institute of Technology. Then we have the NIT Durgapur, NIT DGP, NIT Jamshedpur, NIT JSR, NIT Karnataka, NIT K, then NIT Srinagar, NIT Sri, then NIT Allahabad, NIT, so Motilal Nehru National Institute of Technology. Then we have the NIT Surat, so Sardar Vallabh National Institute of Technology, NIT Calicut, NIT C, NIT Rourkela, NIT R, NIT Jaipur, NIT, then the NIT Kurukshetra, NIT KKR, and so on. NIT Trichy, NIT Silchar, NIT Hamirpur, Jalandhar, Patna, Raipur, Agartala, Arunachal Pradesh, Delhi, Goa, Manipur, Meghalaya, Mizoram, Nagaland, Pondicherry. Now we know as Puducherry, then Sikkim, then Uttarakhand, and Andhra Pradesh. So starting from 1959, in a round figure, we consider 1960s. And now we are having the last NIT getting formed in 2015. So you can see the journey of NIT's formation. So over the period of time, as and when required, they just converted the regional engineering colleges into NITs, or they set up new institutions like this. Okay. So these things will take time, obviously. So we cannot imagine that happening it overnight. So that's the stats. Coming on to the specific thing. So now you can have a basic idea if you are interested in this, that which NIT, if it is older, then it is supposed to be good. So it is nothing like that. I have covered this thing in my IIT video also. So you can go and check the related details. Again, I am going to repeat in short that it doesn't matter whether the NIT is old or new. The first thing that yes means it matters, but it doesn't matter always, because it might be a thing that the branch you are trying to focus might not be good at in a particular NIT. Older NITs, including these 4-5, they offer quite good services. Not 4-5 means 1959 to 1967 up to NIT Silchar, means these 15 NITs. Okay, these are quite old, and these are supposed to be the League 1 or the Category 1 NITs in the form of means the establishment year. But if you come on to the actual kind of resources in a particular NIT with respect to a specific branch or a specialization, then I will only recommend that if possible, go once, visit the institution, see the resources, discuss with the professors, or at least if you can't go, discuss with the students online. Some of the related social forums you will find out where you can find the related students. So you will have the actual condition knowing about that whatever things are available in the institution, what are the current state of research, what are the tools and technologies available in the institution, what sort of professors are working on what problems they are working, what are the research projects going on, and so on. So all these things are important while deciding a college. It also matters that what course you are planning to get enrolled in. So if you are planning to for UG, then these things are not that much important. But if you are going for a research course like MTech or PhD or MS, then definitely these things are very important. Coming to the ranking point, so for NIT Warangal, the engineering ranking is 21. So here you can easily see that NIT Karnataka came into existence after NIT Warangal, but its ranking is quite good in comparison to Warangal. Though the Warangal is also a top-notch NIT, but still. Second thing is NIT Bhopal. NIT Bhopal ranking is 70, and NIT Jamshedpur is 90. And these rankings are coming from NIRF rank, and this NIRF ranking they have considered of, they have fetched the data. 1 minute. They have fetched the NIRF data retrieved 24th Feb 2023, means they have taken the 2022 NIRF ranking. If you are not sure, we can just see here. They have taken the NIRF 2022. Okay, so based on 2022 ranking, all these rankings have been given. So just 1 year back, you can see that NIT Jamshedpur is 90 and NIT Karnataka is 10. See the difference. So it is the thing that these are the sort of contradictions which I'm trying to clarify, that it doesn't matter whether the institution got formed late or early. The only thing, what is the current condition? And current condition will only be get to know only with the help of the kind of student discussion, the kind of professor interaction, the kind of workshops or the conferences you attend in a particular institute. So by all these means, you can get to know the current condition of a particular institute. Moving on further, then we have the NIT Bhopal 70, NIT Nagpur 32 in engineering, 68 overall. Then NIT Durgapur, 34 in engineering. Today we are going to focus on the engineering, as I'm an engineering student, so I'm going to focus on engineering part. Then NIT Karnataka, so we have 10, one of the top-notch NITs. Then NIT Srinagar, 66, NIT Allahabad, 47, NIT Surat, 58, NIT Calicut, 31, Raurkela, 15, Jaipur, 46, Kurukshetra, 50, then Trichy, 8, and Silchar, 38, Hamirpur, 128, Jalandhar, 52, Patna, 63, Raipur, 65, Agartala, 80, AP, Arunachal Pradesh, 171 is recently formed. And this is the third level of NITs, which got formed in 2010 onwards, means 2010 onwards. And it includes the NIT AP, NIT Delhi, 194, then NIT Goa, 88, then Manipur, 108, Meghalaya, 60, Mizoram not available, Nagaland not available, Puducherry, 136, Sikkim, 173, Uttarakhand, 131, NIT AP not available. Okay, so here you can see that this was, sorry, I think I mentioned it as NIT AP. It is not that Andhra Pradesh, it is Arunachal Pradesh. Okay. Then we have this particular ranking over here. Now I think you can easily decide that what sort of institution you want to join. Don't go with this NIRF ranking only. Don't go with the foundation year only. Take a calculative decision based on multiple aspects. As I told you, discuss with professor, discuss with the students, take a look on the website, go through all the courses which are available, go through the electives which are being offered, go through the projects which are being run, go through the research specializations which are being offered in MTech and PhD. Lot more information that you can go through, and just after all the research, make a conclusive decision. That would be your best shot. So that's all. Coming to the organizational structure, so like IITs, they also have a similar sort of structure where they have the NIT Council, Board of Governors, Director. Under that, Deputy Director, Deans, Head of Departments, then the Registrar, and the other related faculties and the wardens. Coming on to the specific NIT SER Act, this is important. Why? Because National Institute of Technology, Science, Education and Research, NIT SER, got formed in 2007, and here, if I tell you, then here in this list also, you can see that up to 2006 means up to 2006 is here. One point I mentioned there, that most of the NITs got converted in 2007. That point was wrong, because here you can see that these were established here, and the act came in 2007. Was enacted by Parliament of India to declare the NITs as an institute of national importance. Okay, so they got established in respective years, but this particular tag of institutes of national importance came in 2007. Okay, so the act received the assent of the President of India on June 5, 2007, and became effective on Independence Day 2007. Means everything got done in 2007 only. The second law for technical institution after the NIT Act of 1961, means after the 1961 Act, this was the second for technical education. Okay, then the Council of NIT SER, they have discussed over here. If you're interested, you can go through. Then the education related things, means the kind of funding from for NITs, the so here means in education, they have discussed the NITs. In addition to IITs, that they are receiving NIT funding, which is increased to up to 100 crores, $15.4 million round by 2011. And all the related details, the World Bank funding, including the tech, the kind of felicitations at NITs, the kind of course curriculums, the different sorts of consortiums, the kind of MHRD role, the Senate, the grades and the grade points, all the things that have been discussed here. Then coming on to the undergraduate education, they have discussed the BTech program, the kind of different programs, including the BTech technology, the architecture, the science courses, whatever is being offered, then the master's courses, postgraduate and doctor. So all the things that they have discussed in this particular page. And if you're interested in the campus life, you can just go through the website. That's the better place to judge. Okay. Additionally, you can have the campus tours on YouTube. So multiple research options will let you know the best decision that you can have. So that's all for this particular video. Hope you must have liked some of the related details. If you didn't like anything, please do comment below and let us know what are the shortcomings of the video. We'll definitely try to improve the video in future. Thanks for watching. Happy learning.